This is chapter number 8, Devotional Paths to the Divine. We are taking question and answer. So all types of question answer, MCQs, true false, fill in the blanks. And we'll try to cover all the main key points of the chapter. These are the pictures of different points, events, people who have been talked about in this chapter. The first is, which devotional path evolved since the 8th century? So we are discussing about 8th to 18th century. 8th to 18th century. In between, we have Bhakti movement also and Sufism also. So both of these are true. Bhakti and Sufism. So let me show you here. This is Bhakti and Sufi movement of the above said timing. Which was not the supreme deity of worshipped during Bhakti movement. So the question is, which was not between 8 to 18? So basic at this time, three deities were Shiva, Vishnu and Durga. And certain areas there were people who have their local god and goddesses. They were also being treated as some form of incarnation of Shiva, Vishnu and Durga at that time. So Ganesh ji was not the main or key deity. So here you see the picture here, Shiv ji, Vishnu ji and Durga Mata. All these three were the main key deities at that time. Ganesha was not there. Religious biographies are called Dharmik Jeevaniya. Dharmik Jeevaniya. Religious biographies are called as hagiography. Hagiography. So what happened? Chol and Pandyas, what they did, wherever these Alwas, Nayanars and different saints they visited, so they made, because they were going, they were Ghumantu, they were mobile. They made this area I'm talking about. Wherever these saints went, they made temples and they made these shrines for these different saints. That is, there was a relationship they wanted to show that Bhakti movement and the temple worshipping, there is a link, there is a relationship, right? So a rishta between Bhakti movement and temples. That is how the religious biographies were written, that is hagiography, were written for these saints, south part of our country right now. Ramanuja was born in which state of India? Ramanuja. So the answer here is Tamil Nadu. Let me show you the picture. Ramanuj. So the second picture from the upper left is Sri Ramanuja. He is Ramanuja. This saint I'm talking about, Tamil Nadu. Allama Prabhu was the companion of. So what happened in the present day Karnataka? There were certain saints or people, scholars, Basavanna, Allama Prabhu, and one more person she's a lady, so I'll just show you. So all these three, Akka Mahadevi, Basavanna, Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi, there are others also, and also the Parivar, the family of Sant Chokha Mela. So all these four main key people along with others, Basavanna, Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi, Sant Chokha Mela, they started Veer Vaishwad. That is, all these caste system or the differences because of the gender, they didn't you can say advocated, first of all. Second thing, all these idol worship and different rituals, they were against it. Vitthal is a form of, if you go to Maharashtra, you'll see most of the names are Vitthal. It's Vishnu. Vitthal is another name of Vishnu Bhagwan. So this is Vishnu Bhagwan. See, Krishna, Ram, all are the incarnations of Vishnu Bhagwan only. Who rewrote the Gita in Marathi? Who rewrote the Gita in Marathi? So Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Here, Lord Krishna is giving sermons, Updesh, to Arjun, one of the Pandavas. So it was converted to Marathi by Saint Janeshwar. Saint Janeshwar. So I'm trying to show the picture, but I guess we are not having it right now. Anyways, Sant Janeshwar, he was the person who, let me see, because in the chapter also we don't have it. Okay, so just need to remember this answer, that who converted, who translated, not that thing converted, it's actually translation. Nathpatis, Siddhas, Togis, it's not Togi, it's Yogi. Okay, so these made devotional religion popular in North. See, they were saying, all these three were saying, do yoga, do meditation, do chintan manan. So if you do this, you will get bhakti, you will get, this is a path of a bhakti, and this is what we have as the way to get moksha. North India. To make it more relatable to you, Nathpanthis, you know, Chief Minister of UP right now, Yogi Adityanath, he is from Nathpanthi only. Gorakhpur, the establishment of Nathpanthis. Yogis, Ramdev Baba, the owner of Patanjali. Okay, he started with yoga only, now he is selling things. So he is yogi actually. He comes, so that is how all those different parts it started, but actually the north part was more influenced by it. Sufis were dash mystics. So Sufi were Islamic mystics. So they were actually Islamist, no, but they took their different way. You know, the problem is that all the saints and these Sufis, they are not following the way the actual rituals are going on. That is, they took a different way. So let me show you this Sufi, here Sufism. So they just dance, they do raqs, and they are related to God just like we are related to our girlfriends. We are related to our lovers. For people whom we love, we can do anything. Okay. This is Sufism. Muslim. The Sufi master held their assemblies in there. So Sufi master, you know, if you remember Akbar, Ibadat Khana was there where he used to have an assembly, meeting. Sufi master would have assemblies where the Sufi saints, where they would talk to anyone. Any person can come. Khanqah. You know, big people also come, the poor people also come. Khanqah. House of rest for travelers kept by a religious order is. Now, house of rest means what? The travelers would come and they were on the religious voyage or religious task. The answer is hospice. According to Islam, the day of judgment before the Allah is called. So in Islam, it is being said that everyone, whether live or died, there will be one day when everyone have to face the God, the Allah, or the sins, the good and bad things you have done, everything will be accounted for. Qayamat se qayamat tak. The disciples of Sufi system were called. Disciples means who follow, anuyayi. So all these are Khwaja Gharib Nawaz Moinuddin Chishti Ajmer, Hazrat Bakhtiyar Kaki Delhi. The Qutub Minar is made on his name. Nizamuddin Aulia, Delhi, just near Nizamuddin station. And then Hazrat Khwaja Banda Nawaz Gesudaraz. Here, Gulbarga, Karnataka. So all these names which I told you just now, they were Sufi saints. Now those who followed them, their disciples, or who were their Uttaradhikari, they were called Murids. Sharia or Shariat is what? See, whenever we have a Samaj or a group of people, at that time, we are talking about which age? We are talking about that age where Islam came, Christianity came, Hinduism came. All these period, they were no constitution, not that much of law, not much of rules and regulations. So when the Islam people came, or people converted, got to Islam, so all this Kabila or the group or Samu, there has to be, people live, there has to be some rules and regulations. So for that, some people, scholar people, they made rules and regulation. And that is called Sharia law. And if you see most of the Muslim countries, they would follow some of the Sharia law. Okay, so this Sharia law is basically this holy law made by Muslim scholars. Scholars means learned people. Holy law means the law made because of or for the it is coming from the God. The Ramcharitmanas is written in which language? So we have Awadhi. See here, Ramcharitmanas. Who wrote Ramcharitmanas? Tell me the name. Who wrote it? Ramcharitmanas. See, right top. It's Saint Tulsidas, author of Ramcharitmanas. Saint Tulsidas. And this area, if I show you, let me show you the area. This area, Awadh area, basically Lucknow is in that area, nearby areas. So we have Awadhi language, Awadhi Bhasha. Kabir was brought up by the family of. So there is a whole story. Weaver, Julaha, the Bunkar. Okay, Kabir. So I am talking about Kabir. Let us see his face first. He was a great poet. He was a great saint. He has some certain things to offer to the community. The story is Kabir. His mother is from a very big family, but she doesn't want to create her or produce her or give birth. But even if she gave birth, she wanted to hide him from the society. So she gave it to a family, Muslim family near Banaras, Julaha, that is Weaver family. She gave this kid, which is the Kabir Das. So it was a Muslim family where Kabir Das was brought up. But after, when he got younger, he came under influence of Ramananda, Swami Ramananda, and he was he was also a kind of a Sufi or a important scholar, and that is how he also created, and Kabir Das, Hindu Muslim both, all these Adambarwad, all these show and lot of rituals, etc. He just said against it. New script introduced by Guru Nanak was termed as Brahmi Lipi. We have Devanagari Lipi, we have Dravidian, we have different script. So this Lipi or the script, Guru Nanak, the answer is what? Gurumukhi. The answer is Gurumukhi. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he is the, he started Sikhism. He is the founder of Sikhism. Guru Nanak Ji, then important are Angad Ji, Arjan Dev Ji and Guru Govind Ji. Adi Granth is the other name of Adi Granth. It's Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib. So it's very poised, very respectable. All these, different names which we see here, along with Kabir, along with various different scholars and saints, those good sayings, all sayings by these 10, they were collected and put in the book form, and that are all the Updesh sermon teachings, and that teaching book is called as Adi Granth. You will find it in every Gurudwara, and that is Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib. Match the following. So some of these we have already taken in this question, the question just we saw. For example, Basavanna, we know he was related with Veerashaiva movement. Veerashaiva movement. Then we can see this Raks is about dancing, and Raks is only done for dancing for God. Zikr means talking about, means just speaking the name again and again, chanting the name. So Shankara, Ramanujam also we have seen, and the Advait philosophy and Vishwa Advait. So Shankara, Advait, and Vishwa Advait, Ramanujam. Let us see. And Janeshwara, he was a Marathi saint. He translated something into this Marathi also. We have just seen the question. So Adi Shankaracharya, basically Kerala region we are talking about. He said that the Paramatma and the Atma, Paramatma, the soul, and the Paramatma, God, Brahma, all they both are same. They are Nirakar, Nirgun, because they don't have any shape or attribute. Ramanujam was saying doctrine of Vishwa Advaitva. Vishwa Advait. So his ideas were somewhat different. Okay, he is believing in a God. Basavanna, we talked about Allama Prabhu and other Mahabheda. So this Veerashaiva movement we are talking about. Veerashaiva movement. Okay, that is, they were against the Murti Puja or the Akriti sculpture puja. Janeshwar, he was a Marathi saint. Raks means dance, and these Sufi people, or those who have Sufi ideas, they would do it. If you go to Mazar or some shrine, you will see people are crying because they are so much related to, connected to the God. Well, not to God, but the Sufi. People say that Sufi are the way to go to God. Now fill in the blanks. Surdas wrote Sursagar, and let me show you Sursagar, this Surdas first. He has done something which is incomprehensible, but the main thing was he couldn't see, he was blind. So Sursagar, Sur Saravali, and Sahitya Lahiri, Surdas wrote. Okay, 2 sets of compilation of songs of the Nayanar saint were Thevaram. So let me show you these saints, Alwar and Nayanar. So these are Alwars, Nayanars. Alwars were, Vishnu were their Bhagwan, and these Nayanars were following the Shiv. So the answer is Thevaram and Tiruvakkam. 2 companions of Basavanna were, we have seen that this, let me show you the picture, all of them are together here. So Basavanna and Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi, Allama Prabhu is the answer. Saint Sakkubai belonged to which caste? So see the picture on the top right, and Sakkubai was belonging to Achut, untouchable Mahar community, right, to which B.R. Ambedkar also belonged to. Okay, who was our architect of our constitution. So Mahar Jati. Alwars were devoted to, as I just said, Alwars are devoted to Vishnu, Nayanar to Shiv. Alwars Vishnu, Nayanars Shiv. Mirabai was a disciple of a saint from lower caste. Disciple of whom? Mirabai was a disciple of Ravidas. Saint Sant Ravidas. I'll show you here. So here we have Mirabai, and here Mirabai we have, and we have Ravidas on the left. So Mirabai was the disciple or Anuyayi of Ravidas. Mirabai, basically she was a Rajput, and she was married to Bhojraj. Bhojraj was the son of Rana Sanga, okay, king of Mewar. So this is the story here. Now, true and false. According to Buddhism and Jainism, it was possible to overcome social difference and cycle of rebirth. Absolutely true. In Sanatan Dharma, or the caste system, etc., it was that you are born, then you will die, then you will again be born in different yoni. So this chakra, this circle of birth and death will always be there. But Buddhism and Jainism says no. If you do proper bhakti, you will get rid of this. Nayanars were devoted to Lord Vishnu, and this is false, because we have just seen Nayanars were devoted to Shiva, Bhagwan Shiva. Alwar Saints' compilation of song is known as Divya Prabandham. Absolutely correct. Alwar Saints, we have talked about these Nayanars, so Alwars, Divya Prabandham. Tulsidas' composition Ramcharitmanas is written in Avadhi. This we have already seen. So Tulsidas, true, it's true. Composition in Avadhi. Great Sufi saints of let me just show you the picture first. So I'll show you three pictures here: Ghazali, Rumi, and Sadi. Ghazali, Rumi, and Sadi. So great Sufi saints of Central Asia were Ghazali, Rumi, and Sadi. Basically, we are talking about Iran area, Iran and nearby area. And finally, they came to India, and this is how things propagated. Idea of bhakti was advocated in the Ramayana, and this is false. Why? See, this is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Krishna ji is giving sermon to whom? To Arjun, but this is not Ramayana, this is Mahabharata. That is why this is wrong. Okay. So this is all about the question answers. We have taken almost all the chapter here. Thank you so much.